Another opening, another show.
The New Tampa Players was formed in 2002 by a group of talented and experienced theatrical enthusiasts to establish the first and only community theater group in the New Tampa area as a part of an initiative to build a new cultural center in New Tampa. The purpose of the New Tampa Players at the time was to provide the community with the exciting opportunity of bringing the best in dramatic and musical productions to the stage. Sadly, the New Tampa Cultural Center disbanded a year later, but the members of the New Tampa Players continued on and became stronger. With incredible family and business support from all over Hillsborough County, the New Tampa Players persisted and grew. To this day, New Tampa Players has performed over 50 main stage productions and participated in hundreds of educational events. Here are a few samples from our shows. Here's a shot from Camelot. You'll notice an incredible set. Here's what's amazing about our shows. You truly feel like Broadway is at your doorstep. Every one of these actors, though, is an amateur. None of our actors are paid. However, we are one of the few area community theaters that still performs with a live orchestra. Here's another sample from the hit She Loves Me.
I'm back at marriage checks again.
Back at marriage checks?
As of this morning.
You've come here to see if I'm really sick, is that it?
No, no.
So you can tell everyone that I just don't care about my job.
No, no.
Well, Mr. Malbec, you're not going to have that chance. What time is it? I won't be very late. Where's my other shoe? Help me. Where's my other shoe? Don't just stand there like that. Where's my shoe?
I think you should lie down.
Find my shoe. I can't breathe until I do. Will you give me my hat? Where's my shoe?
Please, Miss Paulus, lie down.
I hate to disappoint you. Now that you have a home, so thrilled to be doing something.
Miss Paulus, give me something.
Just tell me it's cold now. Then can we pick a sweater? I can't decide on my own.
Now, Miss Paulus, you're sick. Lie down.
Where's my shoe? That's a stupid thing to do. You don't want me to go, do you? I can see right through you. Where's my shoe?
Be on your feet.
Where's my shoe?
You're a good girl and go back.
Where would I have gotten to? Now, if I were a shoe, I'd be there.
Miss Paulus, lie down.
Is it very cold? Yes, you told me it was cold. Tell me, what kind of dress should I wear?
Our marketing and partnership efforts have just been outstanding over the past several years, and I think this is a great example of both of those. This is the UACDC with Frank Meekins, who is directing Beauty and the Beast and is now the artistic director for New Tampa Players on the news. So here we'll go to this live.
Lots of organizations like the New Tampa Players who have been coming to the center for years and meeting for maybe their group meetings, and they don't know everything else that we do for the community. So we have a lot of programs and services for the community, for area residents. So right now we have our summer camp in full swing for at-risk youth.
I was going to say, this is for families who really need, I mean, this is really vital programs that you're able to offer the community.
Yes, so we do have an underserved population in the area. So we have a lot of different programs and services. We have a free computer lab where residents can come in and get computer skills and job training and job research assistance and looking for jobs. So we have a lot of different programs and services like that. One of them being our arts classes. So we have a Prodigy arts classes that teach youth not only just about visual art and performing arts, but life skills. So we try to incorporate team building and conflict resolution, things like that, into their curriculum.
Well, all these great programs I know take money to put on.
Absolutely.
So I know there's fundraising, and that's when this partnership kind of joins. So kind of, Frank, kind of explain what this partnership is and how people can get it home just by watching, by going to a play, a great play.
It's absolutely a great opportunity. New Tampa Players started the relationship back in 2005. And we have had more than 15 productions actually at the center, which has been great. And New Tampa Players volunteers participate in many of the different projects that the center puts on, like Paint the Town Day, or let's see, when they opened the new pavilion, and the Urban Dance Festival, and even helping out with the UACC, their annual gala.
Oh, cool. Well, now it's time for Beauty and the Beast to step in and help as well. So tell people about this production, what they can expect, who's invited. Give us the details.
Well, everyone is invited for Beauty and the Beast. We've been lucky, really, to work with the Prodigy program in this venture. In our summertime performance with the Prodigy program in session, we have been able to provide workshops for the Prodigy students in acting, singing, dancing, and even audition preparation. So when we had open auditions for the community, these students came out and participated. And as a result of their abilities, we have students actually in the production, which is exciting.
Yeah, so and from what I understand, it's basically you're asking people to pay what they can, right? How does this work?
The Pay What You Can night is a single night for UACC in which people do come and simply pay what they can. The rest of the run from the 29th through August 7th is a joint performance situation. So our helping UACC, in turn UACC actually helps us.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love this partnership. I know the arts have just got to be such a fun way to kind of get the kids involved and better serve our community. And if people want to find out more about what it is that your organization does, or maybe more about New Tampa Players, where would you send them? Where would they go?
Well, newtampaplayers.org, correct. If you're interested in learning more about the community theater option to be able to participate in some of their shows.
And
upcoming auditions for your next show are going to be in the fall at the community center. And then to learn more about the community center itself and our programs and services, they can go to uacdc.org.
Well, thank you both so much for being here this morning.
A truly beautiful partnership. New Tampa Players has been a huge advocate for the arts. In fact, we were founded on the very idea of advocating for a new theater in the New Tampa area. And after 14 years, it looks like that idea is finally coming to fruition. In fact, you can see this on the government webpage, where we are listed very prominently, New Tampa Cultural Center, and find out all kinds of information about that center. And within that is our public meeting. And at this public meeting, almost everyone was solidly behind the idea. 2 proposals were presented in terms of how this center would look, and 1 proposal came above the other one quite handily. Also, you can kind of see an idea of what that idea looks like. And here's the theater right here on Bruce B. Downs, across from Hunter's Green. So, making a lot of progress. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, but don't take my word for what we do. This is Stephanie Block. She's won numerous awards for her work on Broadway and for touring companies on Broadway. She's a Tony Award nominee, a 4-time Drama Desk Award nominee. She was a Tony nomination for Best Actress in a Musical. These are her words as she came to support us.
People a chance to express themselves, but you give us the confidence to go on to really find ourselves as a youth, as a young adult starting in community theater. It was where I felt most at home. So, man, thank you for all you do, and know how you are changing your community. Something has changed within can be